What is wrong with this TV? Oh. My daughter would wake up, y'all, as soon as I'm about to go live. As soon as I go live, she's gonna wake up. The number 220 is significant. And there's two people watching right now. Hey. Hey, Zeke. You guys, I finally got a back facial. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't feel like turn around, but that shit felt good as hell. Hold on, y'all. I got a lot of channel messages for you guys. It's funny because I've been writing notes for like the past like it's been a week or so. Um, and I've been writing down all my channel messages that I've been getting for the twins and DM and divine feminine, divine masculine. But specifically for the twins, I kept on hearing like um, Romeo and Juliet type shit, and I was guided to watch Sabrina too. Remember, and they had an episode where they had to play Romeo and Juliet. They had to participate in the play. Her and Harvey, right? So then my spirit guys tell me to watch Casper Meets Wendy, and it's crazy because I always used to watch that shit when I was a kid, and I always Wendy always reminded me of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. So I was like, wait, and then Casper and Sabrina had that relationship kind of similar to her and Harvey because they were both different, but like they're from two separate worlds, but they still like had that love and playful relationship type shit. Hold on, y'all, because why my Wi-Fi just went out as soon as I come on here? I'm trying to put something on for the baby. Damn, y'all gonna make me do this shit for real? Come on, man. What the fuck is up? We live, baby. We live. Hold on, y'all, 'cause I really can't. I forgot the damn you know what I'm gonna do? You know I'm not wearing no damn pants. That's all I had to. I'm just gonna share this shit to my YouTube. I think it's damn. I forgot the damn Wi-Fi, guys. I forgot what the hell that is. Hold on. I think it's yeah. Bear with me. I cannot see. Please work, y'all. I cannot with this Wi-Fi shit. Nice. All right. Let me just. It's okay. All right. So let me just go on with this message. Let's see. So I think I might have to start this slide over. I'm not gonna lie. Hey. All right. Fuck it. We already 7 minutes in. Rain is being good, so I'll just start. If I have to do a part two, I'll do a part two, y'all. So, like I said, I was guided to watch Casper Meets Wendy, right? And it's funny because it's a similar story to all the channel messages I was getting, right? Um, so I've been getting like the same type of story, like Romeo Juliet, West Side Story, and now Casper Meets Wendy. I know it's kind of funny because it's like you wouldn't think that they kind of you're not West Side Story and Romeo and Juliet. Those are like the two and two that like I feel like West Side Story is based off Romeo and Juliet. It's like a modern day Romeo and Juliet. But Casper Meets Wendy is funny because it's kind of like the same too if you will watch it. But what I was getting is that like for the twin flames, it's that story. Like you guys have two different bloodlines, or you're from two different backgrounds, two different cultures, two different races, and you have that rivalry between your family. In this in the movie that I was just watching, Casper Meets Wendy, she was a witch and Casper was a ghost, and they were enemies, or they were known to be enemies because they were different, and they were like taught like, oh, you can't speak to him because he's a ghost, or you can't speak to her because she's a witch and she'll do this to you. But it was all like a sight, like to psych people out. Like it was all like just fear, conditioned ways of thinking, conditioned behaviors, limited beliefs. So um, the what my spirit guides was telling me like is that this is for a set of twin flames. Um, one of you guys, and this could be the collective. One of you guys, or a few of you guys, I don't know, in your past life, I feel like this could be the feminine. The feminine died from a broken heart because the divine masculine was killed by her by the divine feminine's father. So the divine feminine's father killed the divine masculine to keep them away from each other. Okay, so it's kind of like that Romeo and Juliet story. So I feel like either either the divine feminine died from a broken heart, or she committed suicide because she could not stand living without the divine masculine. Okay. Also, it's possible that the divine feminine in this life, okay, if you're a divine feminine in this life, you could have been the divine masculine in your last life, or a few lives ago. Okay. There is a ghost that follows you, and I feel like this ghost is your divine masculine. And that's why they told me to watch Casper Meets Wendy, because Casper is funny that he's a ghost, but I feel like they knew each other. Like they knew each other. Like when they met, it's like they were like reacquainted. And it's crazy because they made a whole series about that shit. Casper Meets Wendy. They made a whole series cartoon. And I feel like this ghost is very protective over you, overprotective. It's more like it's a ghost, but it's a very powerful being. I feel like this is like a spiritual being. It's in the form of a ghost. It can possess it can possess other people, and I feel like this is your twin. Your twin can possess others. This could also be like if you lost your twin in a past life, it could be possible that your twin is following you. Like nobody, your twin could be following you, and protecting you, overprotective of you, and like I feel like if they feel like you're connecting to like any like cause like in the movie it was like there was this pretty boy that was like interested in her and shit, and but he was an asshole and he played like video games and stuff, but like when he was playing his game he would like dismiss her and shit. So, but he still wanted her to go to the dance, and she was like, "Nah, forget it. I'm going to the dance with somebody else." And he's like, "No, you're going to the dance with me." But he just dismissed her. He was like, "Get lost" and shit like that. But he still wanted her because she was cute. She was eye candy, you know. So I feel like this ghost will whoop this nigga ass. I'm not gonna lie. If they fuck with you, I feel like this ghost is following you and keeping I don't know keeping karmic masculines away from you. I feel like okay, this could also be like your family. Your family is like they're putting hexes on potential love interests. They've been doing this since really young. Um, well, my daughter just farted out loud. Y'all heard that? So that's confirmation. So I feel like your family, you guys could have been raised by your aunts or your grandparents. You could have had like 2 to 3 aunts, or your mom could have 2 sisters or one sister, and they were like together doing spell work on your love interest, like any potential love interest and shit. Yeah, why the hell she just farted out loud? I feel like they've been doing this since you was like in middle school, like since you was like first like introduced to men, since you started having crushes on men and stuff. Like like the kid crushes, you guys, like, cause like okay, the first scene in Casa Mizundi, she's going outside to get the mail, right? Her aunt is cooking up a potion, right? She going outside to get the mail, and she go bring the mailman, not the mailman, he was a mail boy, he was like the paper boy, right? She go and bring the paper boy a present because she like him. Why her aunt is cooking up a potion for the fucking paper boy so they could throw it at him, and so the mail could start hitting himself, hit it like the mail could come alive and start hitting him and shit. So like they've been doing this shit to anybody that has any type of interest in you or potential love interest, and I feel like since you're young, like they don't want you to feel like you're wanted. They got boo boo energy, exactly. No, no funny shit. And I feel like you could have met your divine masculine. Either you met your divine masculine when you were in like middle school, high school, or this could be in your past life, of course. But I feel like you could have been in the same place at the same time and not recognize each other, like not know that you were there. Um, he could have like you guys could have like it's funny because like you guys could have like been to the same places, but never met, like physically met, or if you met, you didn't remember, right? So I feel like as you grew up, like you became reacquainted with him. Hmm. So I feel like I said, you guys could be from 2 different worlds, 2 different towns, 2 different races, 2 different cultures. In your past life, your father, divine financial to the divine feminine, your father killed your divine masculine because he didn't want you guys to be together. And it was not just because he was evil and shit like that. It was like limited beliefs keeping you guys apart because it looked bad on the family. Um, that he also this is like some sort of like control they wanted to have over you. I feel like you were very powerful ever since you were a child, and your father could have been a very powerful warlock as well. Could have been a king of some sort, but he had a lot of power, but you had more power. So they wanted to keep you in control. I feel like also like your father, they could have been intimidated by your power. If this isn't your father, this is a father figure. This is definitely a warlock energy. This person, hmm, I'm also getting the energy like this person could have put a hit out on you. This could be an authority figure, or this could actually be your actual father. It could have been a hit out on you, divine feminine, or your divine masculine, because you were too powerful. They could have tried to kill both of you. I'm not gonna lie, because they didn't want you guys to come together. Try to kill both of you guys. So it could have been like both of your families put out hit out on each other. Both of y'all families. But I don't feel like they was able to kill the divine feminine. The divine feminine took herself out, or she died from a broken heart, because she could have lived without her divine masculine. And it's really sad. Like that should make me cry when I got that download. Like you died from a broken heart. I also feel like if your father is in this life, you could be a father, a daddy's girl, or your father is ordered to pay back some sort of karma. Your father could be facing karma in this life for what he did to you. It could be in the form of sickness, loss of love. He could be overly nice, overly what is it like? He could buy you everything, treat you like a princess and stuff, and it's because he's ordered to pay you back. Okay, he could feel guilty, even if it's subconscious. But I feel like if you see your father doesn't have your father's relationship doesn't go nowhere. It's because of what he did to you. Okay. Also, your mother is experiencing karma as well. Um, could have been for allowing your father to do this. Okay. Or your mother was actively trying to attack your potential love interest because she was just jealous of you. She didn't have that actual love in her relationship. She only married your father for like power, for stability, right? There's something about you going into hiding. Like you could have went into hiding at one point. You and your divine masculine could have been in like you could have like went into hiding like protection program. It doesn't have to be protection program, but I feel like you were ordered to go into hiding or like hide, protect yourself or something from these people. You can hear me. I'm about to take these AirPods out. Hold on. I might start this live over y'all. This cookies is mad good. So I feel like both of y'all had like the same type of thing, even though you born in different cultures. Y'all had like almost low key the same life. Like the divine masculine could have been born in like a karmic family, and so were you. Both y'all families, um, both y'all families were very powerful, but it's like y'all were rivals. I feel like your relationship or your friendship it started some sort of war between the two of the cultures of the family of the kingdoms. Okay, yeah. Also, I feel like you were very young. You were a very young couple. Like I said, it could have been like middle school, like 12. I think like back then, like really, like this is like it could even be medieval times. Cause I was getting that. I was also getting cause I kept trying to change the time for the live, and it kept changing it to 1969. Somebody could be born in 1969, the 60s or some shit. But I definitely was getting medieval times, or like during the Salem witch trials or something like that. Like it could definitely be possible. Like if it's not the Salem witch trials, it's like some sort of time where they executed witches. They didn't just do that during the Salem witch trials. Pretty sure. So I feel like the divine masculine was in their feminine energy. Um, because at one point they were the divine feminine. So they were in their feminine energy, and they found it hard to like stand up to their family. I feel like they were challenged to stand up to their family.
during that life or this life. Okay, it could be in this life because maybe in their past life they weren't able to, and that hindered the relationship. And I feel like you were in your more masculine energy, divine feminine. You could be a masculine in this life. Yeah, whoever was in their feminine energy, I feel like whoever was the one that got that was killed by the divine feminine's father is the divine feminine in this life. Yeah. So this could be why your divine masculine could be being attacked really hard because in your past life you were killed. Okay? So like divine masculine is like experiencing what you experienced. It could also be I feel like a family vacation could be significant for you guys. You guys could have met on vacation, or you guys could have been on vacation at the same time, like during your childhood, and you didn't know. You guys could have went to the same place. Karmic masculine. So I feel like you were there was a karmic masculine that was attracted to the divine feminine, and this ghost. I feel like if it's not like your divine masculine is like a ghost, he follows you like he's a ghost. He like astral projects to you, and he like knows when you're dealing with other people, and he like scares those other people. Like he scares them off and shit. The Emperor, look at him, Queen of Cups, because he's in love with you. So he's constantly trying to scare off other people. Look, King and Queen of Cups, the Emperor. So like I said, this could be your father. Your father could have been played a major part. This Emperor. Four Cups. Ten of Swords. Wow. Yeah. See, I feel like something it was rejected. Like, okay, so you could have been poisoned. You see, and you see this how this divine feminine here. I feel like your father could have tried to poison you, or this could be happening now. You see how she got the cup, but you see how in this picture she's not drinking it. Hey Nina, this could be. See, tell me about this Four of Cups. Five of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like whatever they tried to do in this life is being rejected. It's a missed opportunity. You guys could have a son together, or this son could be this ghost that's protecting you if you had a miscarriage. Yeah, because I'm seeing a child here. So you're promised to have this child. This child could have been rejected. Could be a rainbow child. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. Somebody here. What's the King of Swords in reverse? So it's King of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles could be someone in the position of authority. Could be this father figure. This father figure, this grandpa. They were in their shadow side trying to create illusions. Okay, throwing a lot of spiritual warfare at you. And what is this? Ten of Pentacles. This could also be like incestuous relationship. Yeah, Five of Wands. Definitely seeing a pregnancy here, or yeah, I feel like okay. So if your divine masculine was like really young when you met him, he could have been very, I wouldn't say he was in his feminine energy. He could have been in his feminine energy, but he, like I said, he had a hard time standing up for himself. Okay, he could have been very cowardly, and it was because of the trauma that he had surrounding his family. He needed to heal that. Had that energy. It comes from childhood. Like when something happened to him when he was little, he could have been around. Like I said, he was born in a karmic ass family. But I feel like this karmic family did something to him to block his throat chakra with this blue. All this blue, he's here. So he found it hard to stand up for them. And I feel like when he finally did stand up to them, he said the wrong shit. He could have told a secret. He could have told your secret. I don't know who the fuck he told. Like he could have told where you were at, or like if you were in hiding or something. He could have told your address. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he accidentally told your secret. I also was getting the song by Trippie Redd, Romeo and Juliet. That song is significant, and I saw the number 14. That's a twin flame number. And the infinity sign tattoo, somebody can have that tattooed on them. Somebody can have a cross tattooed on them. And somebody could wear Supreme. Supreme. I feel like Supreme, what does Supreme mean? Authority or of an office. Yeah, superior to all others. Okay, so somebody could wear Supreme. It's because they are a superior being. Okay, they're a supreme being. This could be this ghost. Okay, Exchange Bryson Tiller. Exchange by Bryson Tiller is also significant. That song. I feel like you guys could have exchanged gifts, or I feel like they were afraid of you exchanging gifts. That's why they didn't want you to reconcile. Something here is definitely about your past life here with the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. They didn't want you to reconcile. Okay? Something about past life. What is the Six of Cups? I feel like because you were going to heal something, and I feel like it's deeper than healing childhood trauma. I feel like it's something generational in the bloodline that needs to be healed. What's, let me see. Yeah, free from bondage, entrapment. This could have been, yeah, burnt at the stake. You see? Somebody was talking shit about this Queen of Pentacles. So the divine feminine, um, they could have called you a witch, all types of names. Okay, they could have burnt you at the stake. They could have incarcerated you. Okay, in your past life. I feel like your divine masculine didn't stand up for you. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, he didn't stand up for you. So Knight of Wands is a warrior. It's in reverse. So he did not fight for you. It's like the Fool. Five of Cups. Yeah, he regrets it. He regrets it. He regrets you having to fight these obstacles by yourself. Okay. I know that the roles could be switched, okay? If you're in your feminine energy or masculine energy. Seven of Swords, yeah. There's something here about communication being returned from this divine masculine. Like divine masculine it gave some sort of communication, some sort of order, some sort of information. What is this information that he gave? Karma. Yeah. Karma. Four of Pentacles. He did not hold back. He didn't hold back information. The Hermit. Death in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so this could have caused some sort of so whatever information he did not hold back, he told, and this caused you to be investigated so that you could, for your death, so they could put you to death. And he's supposed to receive karma. But that's why he is receiving karma. 8 of Cups. If this isn't your divine masculine, I feel like this is your divine masculine, but if it's not, this is your father. 8 of Cups. The Chariot. Yeah, he sent the police after you. 3 of Pentacles. He could have felt really bad for what he did. They could have tortured him to find this information out. If they didn't, yeah, they could have tortured him. Or gave him some sort of potion to make him tell the truth or something. Maybe got him drunk. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? It's like he didn't stand up for you or something. 2 of Wands. Yeah, 4 of Swords. So they got him sick or something? I feel like he could have wrote a letter. They made him like, okay, I'm getting it now. So they could have made him fake his death and he actually was executed. So I'm getting like he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter saying that he was going to commit suicide or something. He could have wrote a letter saying that he was going to commit suicide, but really your father wrote that letter. Your father wrote that letter and actually put him to death and killed him or something like that. And you could have died from a broken heart. It's like you basically, yeah, that's what it is. The Magician. Yeah, manipulation. He sacrifices man. He sacrifices man. And then it's like he sent them after you. Or the family got to you, the divine masculine's family, because of what he did to his divine masculine. I feel like they couldn't get to you though because you already had committed suicide. Nine of Cups. Also, I was getting something about an animal or a familiar, like a dog or a cat. Yeah, I feel like they didn't want you to exchange powers. It was all about the exchange. I don't feel like you guys even had sex in your past life. And this is how, like, obsessed with people, they wanted to close out the cycle before it even began. But I feel like you were able to reincarnate. Like, you were promised another life and another life and another life because you guys are spiritual beings. You guys are not... You're not human. Like, there's no funny shit. Tell me more about this situation. 6 of Wands. You will have victory in this life. 9 of Swords. Yeah, so there's no need to worry. But this is definitely what happened. They could have put you on some sort of hit list. Okay, spiritual hit list. You will have happiness, okay, Queen of Swords. Just know that this is the truth. You know the truth now. So this is what your family had planned for you. I feel like they didn't want you to come together. They plotted on your masculine, and they did not hold back information from the enemy about you. So I feel like if your father didn't want the family to look bad, he could have let the family get to you. But I feel like you didn't let that happen. I feel like you committed suicide already. Yeah, because he knew you was gonna commit suicide once you saw that letter. He knew that. Yeah, Temperance and the Queen of Wands. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a Pisces. I feel like also there was a woman that they tried to arrange marriage. They tried to arrange marriage with the divine masculine. He did not want that person. He didn't want that person. We want more. There's no more. Well, you guys, she won't stop eating these cookies. Here, I'll give you a little piece. I mean, it is mad good. Thank you, babe. I'm probably gonna come back on here because I'm gonna put the Wi-Fi on for her. Yeah, I might redo this, but I'm gonna pull some oracles, y'all. All right, I'll be back.